going to start working on the Eat, Play, Love scrapbooking workshop, and I'm going to use it to make my own layouts. So I wanted to get on and show you what I'm going to be using. Now in the catalog walkthrough, I went through what was in them. What I'm going to use is this scrapbooking workshop, the mix-in paper, 1 pack, and 1 pack of the Picture My Life cards. Now I'll also use the stamp set that goes with it. And if I can find it here, I may use this one. And this one, because I like the mason jar. Plus it has all the little utensils in there. So they're really cute, so I may incorporate these into my workshop too. But don't feel like you're obligated to get all that stuff. If you just want to recreate the pages, just use the ideas, change your layout, change your embellishments to match what you may have in your stash. Okay, so I'll get back on and we'll get started. And this will just be I'll show you what I'm starting with, a couple of the techniques that I do to put it together, and then the finished layout. So it'll be a quick video. Okay, thanks. One of the overlays in this scrapbooking layout collection is this one with the florals surrounding the word sweet, and it is large and encompasses a lot of your page. So I wanted to highlight it because it's really pretty, but I needed something else on the white background. So I brought out this stencil that we have. It's a 12 by 12 stencil, and it covers a whole 12 by 12, obviously, right? So I got out the peacock feathers to match the photos that are going to go on here. And I just wanted a soft stencil effect of the hearts, and it really looks nice. I need to do this more. So pretty. And I didn't do the center because that's where the overlay is going to be. And I am going to make it a 2-page, so I'm bringing out the second one to have the same effect. Unfortunately, I did move this a little bit, but I quickly lined it back up and it came out just fine. I don't think anybody will ever notice. I just saw a little shadowing in some of the hearts, so it's not a problem. I always get so worried about it, and I really shouldn't. So this is fun. I took this stencil with all this ink on it and spritzed it with the water, and I'm going to smush it with the plastic bag and layer another piece of the white cardstock on top to get a reverse effect. And hopefully I'll use that in the layout coming up. It came out really pretty. I put it under my Versamat and let it dry there overnight, so it's flat. It looks great. Almost like it was something I bought and didn't make myself, so isn't that cool? And I probably could have done it again and gotten a lighter, another layer of it, but I didn't. Maybe another day. So now I'm showing where the photos that I'm going to use have the pink and blue because this was their gender reveal, and the flowers, the roses, were red. So I needed to color them to match the pink. Now the blue was already in there, and that was perfect blue. And the Distress Oxide pink color I'm going to use is Worn Lipstick. And here I am just tracing out some paper to use as a mask. Because even though there's an overlay, I didn't want the letters to have any pink on them because they are definite blue. So I'm just trying to be a little more careful, and here I cut it out, and then as I was tracing it, I didn't get the bottom of the S, and I'm like, oh darn. So I had to finagle a little piece of paper and tape it together there, but that's all right. That's, you know, how we learn. So it worked out just fine. I'm working on all of this fussy cutting of the paper to make it perfect. And then afterwards I just move the paper to the best I can and don't worry about it so much. And doing this masking, it's just so easy. You know, I could get out the masking fluid and, you know, there's masking paper and all kinds of things, but really, if you use just a piece of scrap paper, it works just as good. If you're not going to be as detail oriented as, you know, sometimes we are. But I wanted to mention that I put the finished layout up in the right hand corner to refer to, because the second page I don't show any of the process in this video. It was pretty much of just layering the same as the first layout. I did the mix-in paper for the top border, and it is, I believe, 1 inch, and then I did a 1/2 inch of the striped peacock paper that was the reverse side of that mix-in paper, and it really fit well. I love how it looks. So on the second page layout, I also used some of the flowers that were in the collection, and we had this party at my house, so because I'll be Nana, I used one of the little cards that says Nana's Kitchen. It's so cute. And then at the bottom I put baking memories, because of course, you know, they always say a bun in the oven for those that are pregnant and having a baby, so I thought that fit really cute too. And then of course I showed all the arrangements we had set up for her little gender reveal. We had very few people here because of everything that's going on, but we wanted to make it as special as we could for her. It was a great day. Cold, but it turned out wonderful, and she's going to have a boy, so yay. Now, this might seem like a lot of work, but in the end, this looks so nice on the page. I was so happy with it. It really softened up those roses, and I added some picked raspberry, to the center of the roses just to really give them a more intense pink color, and it really made them pop. Once I put the overlay over it, it's just so pretty. Really softened it up there. Now this gold brown blend, tri-blend marker, I'm going to highlight the insides of the yellow flowers with that. And I did that on the previous page and didn't mention it, so I thought I'd mention it here. It just adds a little definition. In the actual workshop that Close to My Heart does, they have you add journaling lines with the black pen, and that looks nice too. But I wanted it a little bit softer, so I used the gold brown. And here I'm just highlighting or adding some more ink to the bottom of this title, just to give it a little more weight on the bottom and make it pop, and it really adds a lot. See how pretty that is? And see how I didn't want any of the pink to show from underneath. That's why I did all that masking, and it worked. Here I added color to those little blue roses, and it really didn't show much. I think my blender was a little bit dry by then, but that's okay. And this is the second page that I did, and I did a lot of layering with those roses. I just wanted to show that there wasn't much new on this. There's some layering with the sweet title. Thank you for watching. This is almost over, and I'll be back with more.